Before moving on with the challenge, let me quickly summarize what you need to do in order to insert new prototype into existing prototype chain. So, first step is here. You need to create new function for new prototype. And in this example, prototype 2 is new prototype that will be prototype of prototype 1. Next, you need to modify this prototype 1. And first, you need to reassign value of its prototype property. And you should use for that object.create. And here is command for this. After this command, prototype of prototype 1 will be set equal to prototype2.prototype. But this will break following rule that function itself must be equal to its constructor. That's why you need to perform this assignment, and that is a step 3. So in this example, prototype1.prototype.constructor should be set to prototype 1. And finally, step 4. And this step is optional. It is required only in case you want to set some properties of instances in this prototype. And if you want to do so, then you need to call prototype2 function and call it with 2 arguments, this and props. This will refer to new instance of the prototype 1. And inside of the prototype 2, you will add properties to this new instance. That's because object is reference type in JavaScript, and you can modify properties of specific object in different places. And second argument is props. Okay, and after those steps, you will correctly insert new prototype into existing prototype chain. I assume that in this example, prototype of this prototype is object. If you should add another prototype for this prototype, then you should repeat those steps, but for this prototype. Okay, as you see, process here is not simple, and if you will make mistakes somewhere here or here or here or omit one of the steps, then your prototype chain will work incorrectly. And this is an example of the imperative programming paradigm. So we want to insert new prototype into the prototype chain, but we need to tell this using those steps. So step by step, we tell JavaScript engine what it needs to do. And finally, we get desired result. New prototype is added into the prototype chain. But again, we do that ourselves by adding those separate steps. At the end of this section, when we will complete part dedicated to classes, we will talk about this concept once again and compare imperative and declarative paradigms. And you will understand that declarative way is much more preferred than imperative. That's why ES6 classes were added into the ECMAScript standard, and that's why it's much more easy to use ES6 classes than function constructors. But again, we will talk about this later on. And next, you will get challenged with function constructors. See you!